Hey y'all, real quick. I wanted to talk about the energy cycle that you're born into. It's like hell to break. I mean, I was just having this conversation with somebody else because I was saying that, in life you endure things and those things create certain circumstances for you, and in those certain things you become your person or who you think your person is, but no one never really talk about the energy force field that you are brought into within this world, within your family. Because when you were in your mother's womb, that's that is inside of like a generational curse. Like when you were in your mother's womb, okay, whatever emotion or trauma or experiences or thought patterns or energies, aura that your mother is in, you are now the source of that energy as a child being born, without you even being born, with you being in the womb. You are connected to that energy before you even know what your energy field is. Okay? So once you're born and you grow up and things happen, in your mind and your heart and your soul, you may figure like, that's not right. I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to go down that route, or I don't want to experience life in that manner. But depending on what energy field and what source and what energy source your mother was in, you will adhere to that energy source, and it will feel comfortable no matter how it will fit. That energy source will feel comfortable no matter how uncomfortable it makes you feel, if you get what I'm saying. That energy source will feel comfortable. That's why you have to be aware of where you are and the things that you do at all times, because a lot of times we are in situations and those situations feel comfortable to us, but we don't understand those situations feel comfortable because we are so used to being in that energy field and that energy source before birth, before we even got here. That's why when you do things that's comfortable, when in your mind and your spirit is telling you like you shouldn't be doing that, afterwards you feel fucked up because your authentic self is saying, hey, that's not for you. But you were born into a cycle. You was born into an energy source. You were born into an energy field because the mothers of this world are energy sources. The mothers of this world are the fucking blueprint. So if your mother is the blueprint, what details do you hold? If your mother is the motherboard or information, what information are you entailing? And this has nothing to do with the things that she taught you, because a lot of times, especially in our households, our parents, especially our mothers, to your daughters, our mothers are our first teacher, no matter if they think they teaching us or not. Like their emotions, how they deal with pain, how they deal with trauma, how they deal with things that's going on in their life. We will reiterate that into our lives without us even knowing. And then in this like this combative situations between mothers and daughters, because the mothers is looking at the reflection of their own selves unknowingly. The shit get deep. That's why you have to be aware of where you want, what you want to do, where you want to be, how you want to live, the things that you want to do, because you can't get caught up in that. It's easy. It's easy. You were born into it. When they talk about generational curses, that's the biggest generational curse. You were born into that energy source. You were born into that energy field. So with you born being into that energy field, you and that energy is going to become a magnet. The energy is going to be magnetizing to you, unbeknownst to you. That's why awareness is important. That's why being open-minded is important. That's why learning new information is important, because no matter how uncomfortable and how fucked up you feel in that energy is home. That energy is familiar. And anything that's familiar to you, you're more willing to accept into your life. Be clear.